All right, we've got our mic unmuted. Hello out there, internet. Hello. Welcome to DEVCYCLE HQ. My name's Andrew, your friendly neighborhood DEVCYCLE developer advocate, and I am so excited that you have decided to come back, join us again here either live on YouTube or Twitch or X or anywhere that you're finding us right now, or that you're catching this VOD later. Every Friday we're here doing the same thing. We are exploring feature flags and answering the age-old question, does it toggle? And the answer is often yes, but it's always fun for me anyways to explore different frameworks that are out there in the world. And I'm excited to do that with you all today. Now, we're gonna jump into things in just a minute, but I think that the best thing to do is for me, I think I just updated my, okay, so I think I saved all this stuff, close saved, amazing. And I'm gonna close a window over here, close down Slack, close down that. Let's get a screen share up here. Let's get it up. And if you're here in chat, please say hello, because I would love to have a little bit of a chat today on stream. Let's get a presentation, a screen share up here. I think I'm gonna share screen one. I think we're gonna share this one. There we go. And we're gonna change our view a little bit. And which view are we gonna go with? Maybe this one? There we go. So we'll actually start here today. So let's first explore what Does It Toggle is all about. Because I don't do this on every stream, and I think that there's some value in it. Can I pause my screen share for a second? I think you can. Just because I'm not sure what I've got open in Google Chrome right now. Oh, it's literally just this window. So let's pull this over here, and I'll bring up our YouTube channel, and then I'm gonna present this again. Share screen window. Oh, we're gonna share our entire screen. Actually, we're gonna share all of this. We're gonna head over to the DEVCYCLE YouTube channel. I'm going to be making sure I look at comments too. And so if you've never tuned in to a Does It Toggle before, like I said, this is where we actually go in and we explore different frameworks and see how feature flags fit into them. So I actually, like I said, haven't looked at kind of how many of these we've done. We've done a lot of these, but I want to go and find Does It Toggle. Oh, so let's look at the playlist, not just me. Let's go whole playlist. And can I view here? View here. All right, so let's pause this. And so looking at our playlist here that we have, so we have done, this really isn't the greatest way to see this, hey? Maybe I'll just go into our actual YouTube studio view. I feel like that's gonna be easier. Content, and then we'll go playlists, and then we'll go Does It Toggle? And we'll go videos. There we go. So here are all of the different videos that we have done in our series. We have done GoRavel, which is Go and Laravel, awesome little framework. We have done Typer, which is a Python CLI app. We've done Alpine.js a couple of times. We've done Kubernetes. We've done 11t, which is an awesome static website generator. We've done Vue.js. We've done Laravel. We did Laravel here. We did Solid.js last year. We did a bunch of one signals through our partners. We did HTMX. Yeah, and then this year we've done, we did a Chrome ad blocker. We started it. We haven't finished that one yet. We did lol code. We did Docusaurus. We did Mojolicious. That's right. I was like forgetting the name of this thing that I did. Last week we did Ember.js, and this week we are going to be focusing on Mithril.js. And so Mithril.js, if you've never heard of it before, is a client-side JavaScript framework primarily designed around single-page applications, SPAs. That will make sense as we dig into this. But interestingly, I discovered, like many things, I actually discovered Mithril. Actually, I need to make sure that my audio is working. Let's make sure my audio is working over here. Is my audio working? It is. Okay. So I discovered Mithril.js through what's it called? So there's Laravel forum software. What is that software? It's not that. What is it? It's like a really Flarum. So Flarum used to, or still does, use Mithril.js. So it is a really great JavaScript framework for a lot of these use cases where you don't need it to be this super heavy. You're not building something in JavaScript, but you need the power of JavaScript within it. I think that they must have moved away from it though. Flarum, Mithril, I feel like they've moved away from this now. Front-end development, maybe not. Remember Flarum, this might be old docs too. No twig blade, blah, blah, blah. Do they use Mithril? Oh yeah, there we go. Constructed using Mithril.js. If you're familiar with React, you'll catch on in no time. There's a tutorial. We're not going to check out the tutorial today because I kind of know what we're doing. But okay, so they are still using Mithril.js, which is awesome. So what we're going to be doing today is the same thing that we did with Ember.js last week, which is actually implementing the new multi-provider open feature. So this is a new utility that exists that allows for you to use multiple providers in your applications. Now it's currently and if you've never used OpenFeature before, open standard for feature flagging that allows for you to sort of have a vendor agnostic feature flagging setup, and you can use environment variables, you can use JSON files, you can use some like really basic feature flag management systems like something called FlagD, which was developed by the OpenFeature team, or you can use a vendor like DEVCYCLE, which again is a feature flag management platform. I haven't actually looked at this yet, but like DEVCYCLE, this is us. We're going to get into our platform as well in a little bit, but really what I want to do is kind of just get into the code today. And to do that, let's go and look through the Mithril docs and kind of see what's going on. I always love, like, there's this getting started stuff here. Let's go into the hello world example though. I feel like that's probably actually an easier thing for us. So, I guess we actually have to do this. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's get a code editor open. Let's get it open. Let's create a new, let's go in here. Let's go make directory, and we're going to do, I'm going to pump this up. Make directory. We're going to call this Mithril. All right, cd Mithril. And we're going to open this up in VS Code. Amazing. And now we're going to create a new file. And I'll actually just do it in here. Touch index.html. All right, and let's open it in here. And we're going to copy this. So this is just going to use the CDN for Mithril. And then we're actually going to have this code here. So we're just going to add this code into here, into our script. And now I actually believe I still have an extension installed that will allow me to serve live server. There it is. All right. Oh, and that's right. It just goes live down here, not here. Okay, so here we go. So this is literally just JavaScript. This is it. That's literally the entire thing. I've never heard of Flems.io. What is Flems.io? Is this a new? Oh, that's kind of cool. How have I never heard of Flems.io before? Create a new file about playground for web development. Every Flems start open source Flems module. What's this? Single file web playground sandbox. Is it developed in Mithril? I wonder. Roll out code mirror. Oh, no, it's code mirror. Oh no, it is Mithril. It's Mithril and Code Mirror. That's very cool. Who's developed this? Who's this guy? Postgres. They didn't actually develop Postgres though, did they? No, just a developer. Oh, maybe. No way. Really? Did this person really create Postgres? Oh, Postgres.js. I see. I might need to save this this Flems thing though, because it's kind of cool. Supports TypeScript, LiveScript, Babel. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, so this is it though. This is literally the entire thing. So if we go in here, we can, and you can like set different things in here. So I want to change this to H2. I save that. I don't think it does real-time uploading, or maybe the styling's just not set. So well, that actually makes sense. So I think if I do just paragraph, it might update. Yeah. So we're not getting different styling things because we're not actually pulling in styling. But that totally makes sense. And so what's really cool, yeah, so you see here, we got this, and I think we can actually do multiple pieces in there. But let's go look at what we've got here. Root, hello world, let's start as small as we can. Render root. Oh, very cool. So let's start as small as we can. So far, root, document body, mrender. So we already did this, document body, and then mrender hello world, root hello world. Oh, I see. So then they're adding to this. So hello world, h1, class title, a button. Well, that's cool. So it's pretty simple. All right, let's add this. Does it just return? Oh, I see. So we're actually not even doing it the way that they're showing us here. So this is root, comma, and this is mount. So that's right. Root view, function this. Okay, so that's what we did. But then they're removing this actual function and just doing an M or like a render. Okay, so here's where we're actually getting back to this. And mount, view function, return, and okay, this is what I was looking for. Return main, and then something like this. Okay, let's go. So return M, yes. Return M. P, oh. Main. So root, mount root. Oh, this is different. So by the way, if you're in chat, say hello. Okay, I mean, oh, I see, they're mounting afterwards. Okay, so let's grab this actually. And do we need to, can we pull all of this? No, I feel like we still need the root stuff in here. Or maybe we're not actually using root. Oh no, we are using root. So let's go back to here. My first app. Okay, so this is like a functional app. So let's look at what we actually did here. So we got our root, which we declared a document body. We declared this variable count, or this count variable. We've got our hello, which is we're creating a component here, a view. This is returning a main. Let's look at the code here, view page source. Is it gonna show, oh, I guess I don't want to view source, or do I want to view source? Main, there we go. So like that's basically what we're doing here. So if we bump this up and I can get rid of the sidebar. So here we're basically creating this main, what do you call these? It's not components, it's, anyways, the language is escaping me. But we're basically creating this main here, and then we're creating H1, which has a class title, my first app, button, which we create here. And then we've obviously got our script stuff down here, which is unrelated. Now, it has WebSocket stuff there, so I wonder if I update this to, does this update? It does. That's kind of awesome. Okay, I mean, that's pretty wicked. So I'm feeling good about this. Hello. And I think that's kind of all that they show us in here, right? Live example, routing. Okay, I dig this routing stuff. Going from one screen to another, and after there's several screens, let's add a splash page that appears before our click counter. All right, so let's copy this. I know a lot of people are like, don't copy things, but I find for me, and maybe this is just my way of learning, is I actually like to copy and then be able to go through and see, but I suppose to each their own. Okay, so let's see what we did here. So same thing, we've got our hello, and now we've got our splash page, which is basically saying href to this hello function view, and then route splash and hello, enter. So then it's putting this button here, or a link, I guess, yes, the href to there. And then I guess we're saying that the root level is splash instead of hello. Now, if I go and change this, oh, whoops, 127, 3000. Is it 3000 or something else? 5500, 5500. Yeah, so this is still going to there, but, if I go to splash, so you can see here, hold on, what's going on? So let's go back, let's go to our root. Okay, so here we go. So here, you can see that our route that we have here is this splash, and then if we click enter, it's gonna bring us through to this hello. So like, that's pretty cool. Why? I don't understand why we need to have this though. Like, I don't think we actually need this. I think we can just do like that. And, oh, I guess it does. I'm curious, does it talk about why it does that? Like the bang. Oh, here we go. This part is known as a hash bang. Common convention indicates stuff after it. The hello part is a red path. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So this is like a single page application piece, which is fine. I mean, I love that. So yeah, we can just like basically create different pages. All right, so let's create a couple of pages here. And then we're gonna put a few of them behind feature flags, because really the focus here today isn't just about using this application. This is wild to me to like build HTML in JavaScript. It seems odd. It seems like an odd choice to me, but like I kind of get it, I guess. I actually don't even care about this click stuff. Yeah, I don't even care about this. And I don't care about count. And I do care about this. I don't really care about that. I want this to just be I kind of want this just to be the same thing. Page 1 and page 2. Main, page 1, title, H1. Yeah, so I kind of want to copy this for this and splash. And we're actually going to call this page 1 or page 1. Maybe hello world. Let's do hello world. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. And I suppose you're not really able to see this. Let me move myself a little bit. Yeah, I can move myself up here for now. All right, so let's go hello world. Let's change this from there to world. And let's go hello. And we'll actually throw in a wave in there. Awesome. And we'll throw a globe in here and some exclamation. Oh, look at that. It's actually like auto completing. Freaking love it. Thank you. Thank you, GitHub. Let's see here. Oh, and I guess I have the set of splash still. So, and we want to get rid of splash because we don't need this anymore. And we're going to do a hello world. Hello. I also feel like this would get lost very quickly. Like, I feel like this would get very confusing very quickly, but maybe that's just me. All right, let's go back over here, go back to our base route. So this should be showing hello, but it's not. So I wonder what's going on here. Hello, hello, world, world. Oh, that root is not set to hello. All right, hello and world. All right, so hello world. So here we go. So we have a hello world, single page application. Like literally it's just going to this index.html, which we're just serving through a basic, I guess, live server that's within VS Code. But that's pretty cool. Like that's feeling fairly understandable to me anyways, to actually start pulling in our multi-provider stuff. So first things first, let's go into our OpenFeature web provider. So we want to grab the web SDK in here. And I suppose that this is actually we're gonna want to now move away from using the kind of body script stuff here, and we're actually gonna move towards making this like using Node for this. Yeah, because I think we have to, which is fine. All right, so let's see if we go back to Mithril. Does it give us another way to like install, to set up Mithril through npm installation? Here we go. All right, and how do you create a new node project? There's like a specific command that you can do to generate the initial files. npm init. All right, so let's go into here. Let's open a terminal. npm init. All right, package name. Let's just call it Mithril OpenFeature. Okay, sorry, can only Mithril for now then. Can no longer get Mithril OpenFeature. One, no description, entry point. Guess it's gonna have to be index.js. No text command, no get repository, no keywords, no author, no license. Yes. Okay. And then I guess I gotta create an index. Create a Node.js. Touch index.js. All right. And now let's go back to Mithril and we'll go npm install. I don't want to do TypeScript. Oh. All right. Deprecated in flight. Oh, it's just warnings though. Okay, good. So that installed. So now we should have in here package lock. We've just got Mithril that's in here. Amazing. So we do have our index.js. So I think we're gonna have to move the we're gonna have to move some stuff. But first thing, I'm gonna shut down this port. All right, and with Webpack. Oh, nice. I love this. See, that's handy. Run Budo. Oh, run sudo npm start. I might need to. Oh wait, npm is. Oh no, Budo. What is Budo? Budo is one tool that enables alternative ways to use Mithril vanilla. So this is the way they were doing it before. We're gonna use Webpack. We're gonna use Webpack. Okay, so let's install Webpack now. Great, we got Webpack. Let's add this to our script start. Yeah, that's right. I think I just need after here a comma. Is that right? Oh, whoops, no. Okay, so that's not gonna lint it. All right, so we got that Webpack stuff there. I need to pull this stuff into our index.js. We're actually gonna pull in our index.js stuff in a minute. Create index.html. Oh no, here we go. Min, bin, index.html. Great, awesome. So we're pulling in all of this stuff. here. Get rid of that. Awesome. We're going to go to our index.js. We're going to go here. And yes, we're going to delete this. Oh, whoops. And we're going to go ahead and npm start. And this should now be working. Ooh, unknown commander entry source. Sorry, I put it in the wrong spot. Node modules, new folder, source. Now let's put our index.js in there, move, and we'll let Webpack run. Amazing. All right, so we got our bin, which is where it's putting all of our main.js stuff. And ooh, something's going on here. Unknown command, Mithril, modules built. Does it not tell us where it's actually serving? Is it serving right now? Hold on. Open index.html in a browser. Open in browser. Copy relative path. No. Copy actual. What is going on there? Oh, I guess it doesn't like the translation stuff there. Hold on. Hello. World. Okay, so this is it. This is it. This is working. Hello, world. Okay, so this is here. This is working. I love it. Oh, somebody's here. Somebody's in chat. Who's here? Oh, I'm so sorry, Taurus. I did not see you in chat, but welcome. I'm sorry that I missed you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Taurus dropped by to say hello. Sorry that I missed you. But I've got my chat open now, and I'm watching for people to come in. All right. So let's go back into here. So here we go. Optionally, you can include Mithril as a global variable using Webpack's provide plugin. Then you can remove the import line from step 4. I don't know if I want to do that. Production level, no, I don't want to worry about production level stuff. Okay, so this is like, I'm feeling good about this. I feel like we've got the stuff that we need to get started. So let's go, and we're going to go back into, let me duplicate this one, duplicate, and go back to OpenFeature stuff. Let's install our web SDK. Go to our terminal. I guess I don't need this anymore, actually. Or was that actually running? No. Yeah, that's good, because packing it, that's good. Okay. No. All right, did we get that? Mode set to production, blah, blah, blah. That's all Webpack stuff. All right. Yarn add, import open feature, set provider and wait. We're gonna use the in-memory provider in a minute, but we're just gonna load this stuff here. And I'm gonna go here. Okay. So I've imported all of this. npm start. Okay, compile without warnings. Inspect console, probably gonna throw an error. Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. All right, so we want to do in-memory provider. And if you don't know what the in-memory provider is, providers in-memory, I'm gonna show you. In-memory provider, OpenFeature Web SDK. Yeah, it's really used for testing. In-memory provider. Does it actually give us an example? In-memory provider. Well, there we go. Okay, let's grab this stuff. Enclose. Is this for the web one? No, that's for React. Is this all, what is this for React? Oh, okay. Maybe it doesn't have it web. No, just web. That's what we just installed. Providers. Local storage. No. Do we talk about in-memory here? Maybe it doesn't have one. Go look at the web SDK. Web SDK. Or actually, I guess I could just go in here. In memory. Okay, it does have in-memory provider. Okay. So let's go back and look what we just had. I guess let's go this way. Where was our example with in-memory provider? Seriously? In-memory provider. Was it here? Where did I put it? OpenFeature? In-memory provider. I feel like it's in here. In-memory provider. I'm just gonna grab this, go up here. Again, this is like more for testing than it is for anything else, but we're gonna go and add it in here. Okay, flag config, we're gonna grab all this stuff. Okay, evaluation context, which we're going to need to import as well. Okay, OpenFeature Provider. Do we need OpenFeature Provider? Oh, that's for React stuff. Use flag. Don't use flag out there. Okay. And then we're going to go down here, flag config, evaluation context, evaluation context. We're going to remove the evaluation context stuff. We're just going to do like a really basic example here. Okay. In-memory provider, but then we are going to do this, set provider. Set provider. I don't think we want to await here. I'm going to change this and then copy it. We just want to do this. Or we might, we'll find it. Memory provider. Okay, let's see if that worked. Give Boolean value, and let's set this to Boolean value, new message, variance true, false, on. Let's call this new message. And it should be true, yes, and it should say new message. New message. All right, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. New message feature is enabled. Okay, let's build this. Pip start. Okay, we're gonna go back to our application. Okay, world. We should be getting a console log in here now. I think. Let's just console log whatever v2 shows up as. Unless I don't set v2 anywhere. Yeah, let's just console log v2. Console log v2. So I might actually need that to be in await, but we're gonna see. All right, console. Build this again. One message, main.js. Am I looking in the wrong place? No issues. Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, I was just looking in the wrong spot. So that's false there. So client, I just want to see what client shows up as. Okay, so I actually don't need to keep updating it. I guess it's continually updating with Webpack. Get Boolean value. Oh, no, I do. No. So let's try this with a wait. Because maybe it does need an await. Maybe that was just the React one that didn't. Fresh. All right, so there we go. So that is showing up in there. So that is a functional feature flagging system using the in-memory provider here. This is our flag information that's coming in through here. This is all working in Mithril. So now let's actually use this within our Mithril example. So we're going to say world enabled, variance true all, world enabled, world enabled. Okay, world enabled, world enabled. Awesome. I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, and world enabled, return this world. I'm gonna actually throw, it's probably like some routing stuff that we can do here, but I'm just gonna do like world enabled, this, otherwise, hello? Will this work? Why is this throwing an error? Expected a comma, so I can't do that. So I wonder, redirects in Mithril. Let's see what we got here. Learning resources, components, path handling. I feel like we were looking at this in our tutorial. Introduction. Let's see what we got here. Introduction, routes, routing. Maybe we do a function in there. Mithril. Let's look up Mithril.js. Mithril.js redirect. Redirection. Redirect with component. Component's view function needs to return a v node. The result of me call. Route set b. Redirect to B with component. Oh, okay. Okay, so I buy that. So let's create that. Const redirect to home. Oh, all right, to home. Home. Okay, so, and they were saying in here, we basically need to do this. Redirect home. Oh no, that's basically doing that. Oh, I guess we need the view. Yeah, so I guess we do need a view. So we're gonna copy this. Redirect to home, and then we're going to go route set low, redirect to home, and then maybe we'll do some logic in here. What was the logic here? World enabled, world enabled. Otherwise world. Okay, let's see if that works. Hello. Okay, hello's working. World. Okay. If world enabled, is world enabled right now? World enabled. Oh no, so world enabled should be there. So world enabled is true. Go to world. Else redirect to home. So world enabled. World redirect. Okay, so let's stop and start this again. Okay. What is world enabled return right now? World enabled is true. Okay, let's change it to false. Whoops. Wait, what? disabled false. Default variant false. World labeled false. Okay, so that is good. That's exactly what we want to be happening. But I wonder if the other one we were doing before would actually worked. Ember set hello. And that. But I think we needed to do this guy. Wonder if that'll work. No, it breaks. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, world, just redirects to hello. So that's kind of cool. So basically we're saying if world is enabled, do that, otherwise do that. Okay, so let's do a few more, but maybe let's do some targeting rules. No, because we're just going from this. Okay, so here we go. Now, let's say that we now want to add the DEVCYCLE. We want to do a migration to DEVCYCLE. So let's set this as true. No, this is false. We want it to be true. Default is false, so it'll always be off. All right, so now we shouldn't be able to get to world. So now let's install the DEVCYCLE. Actually, let's install the multi-provider first. So multi-provider. That works. Multi-provider, include utilities. Is it going to show us how to install it? Install multi-provider. This is why I'm doing this. Multi-provider. OpenFeature. Did we write it in here? This is a blog post that we just published not too long ago. No, we didn't publish it in there. I think I did, maybe over docs.devcycle.com. Oh, that's right, because yeah, I can actually follow my new migration guide here. So I just wrote this actually. Totally forgot about this. Existing providers. We already have this provider stuff here, so we're gonna go npm install multi-provider web. Paste. KKK. Multi-provider web. So I'm going to copy all of this stuff over, but it's actually going to be different what we end up doing. Okay, multi-provider web. I think it's just multi-provider. I think it's actually naming it multi-provider web. Multi-provider web. OpenFeature. OpenFeature web SDK. JS SDKs, packages, no, JS SDKs, packages, client, source, providers, in-memory provider. Where's multi-provider? Multi-provider. OpenFeature. Class multi-provider. Wait, this is DEVCYCLE docs. Do we talk about the installation process? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the Node.js one. Okay. Oh, I guess it's separate. I guess this is the web. I guess they actually call it web, right? Web SDK. Flag D. Here's the web SDK. Let me just go into that. Repositories. I thought it was in, I thought it was, no, it is just JS SDK for JavaScript. Contrib, providers and hooks for JavaScript. Oh, that's just the SDK. So we actually do all the provider stuff. So I do need to actually write this up because I'm going to forget this. I should watch this afterwards. Providers. Where is it? Multi-provider web. There we go. All right. Multi-provider web. npm install multi-provider web. Oh, what did I just install? Yeah, I installed that. Okay. This is what I need. Okay. Not going to need this for a minute. I'm going to need this. Oh, let's get rid of this stuff for now. Oh, this is actually a bit confusing. So let's multi-provider. So we're gonna do new in-memory provider. Flag config is gonna be one of them. Okay. I want to create a new. Hold on. Const existing provider equals new in-memory provider. Okay, perfect. So I needed that, but I think it's a wait new. We'll figure that out in a minute. Just for a minute. Stuff. Get rid of this. So we got flag config, and then let's pull this down. We're gonna get rid of this. Set provider, multi-provider. Okay, so we're basically pulling a lot of this stuff just down. All right. So we got our flag config. Our existing provider is our in-memory provider. So then we're doing this down here. Await, set OpenFeature Multi-Provider, OpenFeature Client, OpenFeature Client get client, and then we're going to do our OpenFeature Client. Where's our doc stuff that we were just doing? Get string value. Okay, so we are actually going to pull this for a second. So I can get rid of this now, or I'm going to keep that. So it's gone. And I'm going to say this is world enabled. We're going to forget about the sum user. We're going to keep sum user. False, false, world enabled, get string value, get Boolean value, OpenFeature client. We're going to call this world enabled again, const world enabled equals, okay, some user, world enabled. We can get rid of all of this stuff for now. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Web provider, web multi-provider, web multi-provider. So we're going to do this here, update this, sick. Okay, so that's all good. OpenFeature Web SDK, OpenFeature. Okay, we can get rid of that. Okay, and now we can actually go over to the DEVCYCLE docs, SDKs, JavaScript, installation, OpenFeature, web provider. Let's grab this. Okay, we're grabbing the web provider, and then we're going to grab all this. Import, import, import. So that's existing provider. Now we're going to do the DEVCYCLE stuff. We already got OpenFeature, I think we already got this stuff. Yes, so we already have this. Web SDK, sick. Okay, so now we already have this. DEVCYCLE provider, context user. Yeah, I don't know about context stuff. Get rid of this though. This. We're going to look in the docs to see about the context stuff. DEVCYCLE provider. We're going to grab a client key. User. let's go back to the docs there for a second, because I feel like they talk about evaluation stuff. Do we talk about evaluation stuff? Provider, details, custom strategies, web multi-provider, get client multi-provider. Must have to feed it in somewhere else. Let's go back over to our docs here. Not these ones, but we actually want to go docs.devcycle.com, best practices, migrating, some user, await, abstract evaluations, await, some user. You need to update this because I feel like I missed the other important information about the users. Is that for, I'm just gonna put my key in there. I think I have a key already set up on devcycle.com. Let's see. All right. Test project, my hello world one. What are my features in here right now? I need to create a feature that is going to be a release feature. We're going to call it world enabled. Boolean create. We want it to be true. I'll grab my key here. Client side development. I'm going to toss this in here. Okay, new DevCycle provider. Awesome. I'm just gonna maybe set this as user. Okay, that should work. User ID, get Boolean value. Okay. And then we had something about awaiting stuff, but again, I don't know if that is actually needed. What did we do in our migration guide? We did await here. DevCycle provider await here. What is it in our docs? Await here. Get OpenFeature Provider. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens here. But I also need to, in here, set the strategy. So we actually just released this strategy, which is DevCycle migration strategy from our SDK. Yes. Import. Guess I'm gonna need to do this squiggly. And this from there. Is it in there? I think we put it in there. DevCycle OpenFeature Web Provider, or did we actually get it from DevCycle Node.js Server SDK OpenFeature Strategy? Can I just import DevCycle migration strategy from somewhere and see what happens? Import DevCycle migration strategy. Okay, so it's not actually coming from there. Okay, great. So then we're going to use that new DevCycle strategy down here, from here, and then outside of this. All right, and let's run. Oh, we got an error here. Browser do not contain alias. This is fixed. Oh, 2 errors now, still errors. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this from down here for right now. Okay, that should stop throwing an error. Stop and start. Yes, no, still getting an error. Oh, did I not install that? No, I did. Mithril node modules OpenFeature Web Provider does not exist. DevCycle. Where are we hiding? Oh, did I not install DevCycle at all yet? Well, that's silly. Hold on. Let me install the DevCycle Web Provider. And I can actually do that just from my features here, world enabled. I'll go down to my installation stuff, code sample, curl, JavaScript, OpenFeature. And I think it gives me installation instructions. Yes. Okay, install. Yes. I installed this already though. Oh, I got an error? Could not resolve. Try it again. Okay, so what's the error that I'm getting? Conflicting peer dependency. Oh, I guess I don't need to install the multi-provider separately, which I did before. So now I've actually got to go in and remove it. So what is that? OpenFeature Multi-Provider Web. So let's go npm uninstall. Okay, so basically, I'd installed it to make it work with the in-memory provider, but now I've got to go npm uninstall at OpenFeature / multi-provider web. Did that do it? Oh, uninstall, uninstall. Spectacular. Now I should be able to do this. Okay, now I should also stop getting an error here. Stop this, stop, start. Oh, still getting 2 errors. Browser stuff, Mithril package. Browser doesn't get, can't resolve multi-feature provider web. What did I do here? DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider, Web SDK. I guess this also installs the Web SDK. Okay, so now I need to uninstall this too. npm uninstall, npm, oh, whoops, npm uninstall this. It's all installed together. Let's close this again, start it again. Does not exist. Migration strategy, not exported. What? OpenFeature Web Provider. Where are you hiding? npm install. Yeah, Web SDK and DEVCYCLE Web Provider. Yeah. DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider. Okay, that's good. Oh, is maybe where I'm pulling stuff from now. Web multi-provider is now there. As is OpenFeature, as is in-memory provider. And I can kill this. I think. Migration strategies not found. Package path is not exported from a package. Package path. Okay, well, how did I do it over here? Migration. Import, just like, oh. Gotta wrap it in these curly boys. No, still getting that. So it's not actually in this package. OpenFeature Web Provider. DEVCYCLE Provider. I wonder if it's actually in there. DEVCYCLE Node.js Server SDK. So like this is where I found it in the other one. I think, like, I don't even actually know where I found this. index.js. Is it OpenFeature strategy? DEVCYCLE Node.js. Server SDK. Is it just called, did we just call it a web SDK? What does it install here? Hold the phone. So that installs our web SDK. DEVCYCLE web provider. OpenFeature web provider. Okay, we're getting there. OpenFeature web SDK. It's not in there. Hold on, let's see where it is in here. DEVCYCLE, JS client SDK, web provider, source, strategy, strategy map, strategy. Does it actually talk about that? Strategy? No, I guess it doesn't talk strategy. Oh, there we go. It's in strategy. So it's in source strategy. OpenFeature web provider source strategy. DEVCYCLE. OpenFeature web provider source strategy. Nope. Nope, still not finding it. Package path is not exported from package. Is it in the JS SDK? Source dist. I'm going to install the Node.js SDK just so that I can do some look for it. Where's that instruction? It's for SDKs, server side, Node.js. I'm going to install this. I don't need it, but I'm going to do this anyways. I'll do the OpenFeature one though. Well, I guess I had my other microphone that was here. I could be using my much better quality microphone, but how's this sounding right now? Oh, I guess it is a little bit. I might switch it out. I think that's better quality. Audio, switch it up. So I realized we're like an hour in and I'm just switching it up now. Settings, audio, Lush Extreme Cam 5. Let's see. How's it now? All right, let's see if the audio is better. Better. Better now. Better now. Better now. A little bit of a lag on my side. I think it is. My volume down here. What's going on over here? Oh. Maybe I'll try it on X. Sorry, I realize I'm just like switching things up middle stream, but bye. Here we go. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. All right. Feeling better about that now. I think we're good. Okay, so let's we're gonna install this. No. Because now we got rid of it. All right, go. I do this, npm install. Oh, it's just gonna be more confusing. What if I just do npm install Node.js server SDK? This is like a bad practice because I shouldn't actually be. Oh no, I don't know if it's gonna work. OpenFeature Web, Node Server SDK, JS Cloud Server, Config Manager, Source, dist, OpenFeature Strategy. Okay, so that's closer. So let's uninstall that now. npm uninstall. Uninstall. All right, so we got rid of that. So that's fine. Maybe it's just our JS client SDKs where it's hiding. Node modules, DEVCYCLE, JS client SDK, source. It's not in there. Nothing in there. No strategy. DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider. There is strategy there. Maybe I'll just do, what was it before? What was it over here? Where was my strategy? So I got it here. Before. Is it here? Whoa. No, I don't want to do that. What if I go here? OpenFeature Web Provider, OpenFeature Strategy. Is it the same nomenclature, do we think? No. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, it's because I copied more stuff than I needed to. / OpenFeature Strategy. Maybe it's just this. Might also just be strategy. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, Node, OpenFeature Strategy. Okay, so that was just that. All right. Node. Come on. Okay, it's not there. Multi-provider web browser. Oh, okay, so is that a different error? No. Can't resolve multi-provider web. So I do need to install multi-provider web now. Okay. Where are you hiding? Multi-provider web. Okay. npm install multi-provider web. I'm hoping that this will work in the order that I'm doing it now. No. OpenFeature. Could not resolve. Okay, I think this is just dependency stuff. Overriding pure dependency. OpenFeature Web SDK. All resolving. Peer. Okay, so this is not ideal. So this is looking like there is a dependency issue. Multi-provider web found web SDK peer from the DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider greater than DEVCYCLE there, could not resolve dependency from there. Overriding pure dependency. So yeah, this is an issue that OpenFeature Multi-Provider Web from the root project. So is it there or is it not? OpenFeature Web Provider source strategy. So that should have installed. DEVCYCLE should have had a dependency of OpenFeature Web SDK. Is it not a dependency? Is it there or is it not there? Web multi-provider. Is it there or is it not there? I don't think it is there. Multi-provider, web multi-provider. Okay. So this, yeah, this is, we've got two issues here. The first issue is about like the order that I've installed things. So maybe I'll do it in a different order. Let's get rid of this. Let's nuke this. And let's nuke the vendor folder or node modules folder. Delete. Okay, and now let's go npm install. Just do npm install. Okay, good. So we got all that stuff. And now, installation instructions, web provider. Paste. Okay, what's our issue? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Am I looking at an old version? Oh, it's because I have a package lock. Whoops. Gonna do this to delete. Go to trash. Delete this. Package.json. Okay, let's try this again. Install. I think that's what it is. I think it's just like the dependency. What? Deprecated. Okay, no, it did work. Okay, good. Paste. Now this. Okay, what's the issue there? OpenFeature Web SDK undefined. What? What? Package lock, no module. Kill it, delete. Kill that. Kill that. Bin. We're gonna kill this too. Index package. We've got Webpack. We've got Mithril. That's all we've got in here. Good. Terminal. New terminal. npm install. That's all I want. I just want to npm install. Good. Module's not supported. It leaks memory. Okay, whatever. What do you mean? Pure OpenFeature web provider. What did I do here? npm install. How is there an issue with unable to resolve dependency tree? Mithril opens. I shouldn't have any dependency issues because there's nothing in here. What? OpenFeature. I don't understand how this is even a bug. What? Could not resolve here from node modules, DEVCYCLE, OpenFeature web provider from the root project. Fix the upstream conflict. Is this actually an issue? Is this just an issue for me? Can I install this in any project? Okay, let's kill this. Package lock, delete. Is this trying to install stuff? OpenFeature. Yeah, there's nothing to freaking install there. Delete. Move to trash. Okay, so let's install it now. That doesn't make any sense. Is it the wrong instructions? What do our docs say? Client-side JavaScript, OpenFeature. Am I trying to install the wrong thing? No. How is that broken? Did we just push a change like right now? Is it because I'm calling it in here or over here? Maybe I just need to like comment all of this stuff out. Let's go npm install. How? How is this? How? Could not resolve dependency. Found OpenFeature Web SDK undefined. Okay, I'm gonna just close out of here. Maybe there's some sort of a terminal issue. Maybe it's this. I don't know. Maybe there's something going on. But let's close out of there. What's this? Open Mithril again. Okay. Nothing is in here. npm install. npm install. Perfect. Okay, so there's some issue here. Found OpenFeature Web SDK undefined. DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider. Let's go look at this. DEVCYCLE. Oh, I need to stay on this. I'm gonna go DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider. GitHub. DEVCYCLE Labs? I don't think it's in Labs, is it? Yeah, I don't think it's in here. Web Provider? No, I think it's over in our regular, I think it's in our DEVCYCLE HQ. DEVCYCLE HQ. Who's this? Nice. Okay, so we're looking for DEVCYCLE HQ. Code. Select an organization. Say HQ. Continue. JS SDKs. 7 hours ago. Okay, what is our SDK? What is it for? Web provider. SDK OpenFeature Web Provider README. Okay, so this is separate. Alright, OpenFeature Web Provider. Last week, package.json. Okay, so it does actually install the multi-provider, which is awesome. So what am I doing? What am I installing wrong here? DEVCYCLE provider, OpenFeature. Do we actually talk about the multi-provider in here? I don't think so. Yeah, so why am I getting this error? So I think this stuff's all fine. What if I, so we do have this example app here. Does this actually give me well, I want to know. We have our example apps over here. OpenFeature. Web. So just start a JavaScript example here. No, let's React. OpenFeature JavaScript last month. Package. OpenFeature Web Provider. I mean, OpenFeature Web Provider. Are we giving wrong? Am I just completely having a moment here today? No, I feel like this in our docs. I must be just going nuts today. OpenFeature. Install the OpenFeature and DEVCYCLE Web Provider. OpenFeature Web Provider. OpenFeature Web SDK. Web SDK. Okay, this is what I mean. This is what it should be. I feel like I did this. How is this throwing an error? Have they just updated the OpenFeature Web SDK? Maybe this is what's causing the error. OpenFeature. Repositories. No, it doesn't look like they've done anything for a while. OpenFeature, 13 hours ago, so maybe this is throwing an error. Release Web SDK 1.2.1. That's not ideal. .2.0. I think that I want to go and test this out somewhere else in another project. Yeah, let me create I'm gonna create a new project elsewhere. So this may not toggle today, which is sad, but the truth. Make test and cabinet. It's cd test and npm install. Okay, so how can I force? Maybe do I have to go force? Okay, so that's what I'm gonna have to do in here. Force. Okay, goodness gracious. So now, what is that going to throw as my error? npm start. Okay. Oh, no error this time. Good. But I also am not actually doing this. Now I'm going to get an error. So is this just related to the strategy? Multi-provider web. Doesn't exist. Browser doesn't. So no, this is actually like a DEVCYCLE Andrew Mithril node modules DEVCYCLE source strategy node modules does not exist. What if I just go import DEVCYCLE migration strategy? Import DEVCYCLE migration strategy. Is that an actual location? One error, one warning. Can't resolve OpenFeature Multi-Provider web. Oh, this is just not going to work. Can I not do the DEVCYCLE strategy stuff? Okay, we're still getting a warning, but that's not the end of the world if the app's running. in-memory provider, not a constructor. New in-memory provider, not a constructor. New. Just wait. Not a function. Just that. Function new. Existing provider. I mean, I could just move this down here. Where's our multi-provider? DEVCYCLE provider is not a constructor now. What if I change the order here? Is it going to give me the same thing? Oh no, so that's fine now. Provider, I'll just leave this in. Fine. DEVCYCLE provider is not a constructor. New DEVCYCLE provider. Oh wait, DEVCYCLE provider. Oh, hold the phone. That might just be that. No, in-memory provider is not a constructor now. Okay, so now this is saying this is not a constructor. Wait. Function. Okay, why am I just using the web provider the wrong way? Open feature, new provider A. Oh, wait, set provider and wait multi-provider, get client. Okay, no, that's fine. New provider A. New provider A. Okay, so in-memory provider is not a constructor. Fine. Is it still throwing this error? New in-memory providers. This is not a constructor. Am I just reading the in-memory provider from the wrong space now? In-memory? Oh, maybe I am. Because I do need to install them both. In-memory provider. No, because it's a... Where did I get the in-memory provider? In-memory provider. Okay. In-memory. Oh, I think that's what it is. I'm reading the in-memory provider from the wrong space. I don't think it's actually coming from there. OpenFeature web provider. Port in-memory provider. I don't know why it's like finding these things here. I don't think that is actually there. Node modules, DEVCYCLE, source. No. OpenFeature. Web SDK. So this doesn't actually... Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. I guess I can't have both of these. Is that what I'm discovering right now? Yeah, because it's technically... Yeah, this isn't real. In-memory provider is not available on there. DEVCYCLE provider, OpenFeature. OpenFeature is there. So there. OpenFeature Web SDK. In-memory provider. OpenFeature. Where did I even find that before? JavaScript. Is this the Express one? Is this server side? Yeah. Where is this importing the in-memory from? From the server SDK. Goodness gracious. Import in-memory provider, OpenFeature Web SDK. OpenFeature, it's gonna stay there. What about now? Console. In-memory provider is not a constructor. Still not a constructor. That's fine. If I am in fact bringing them from the right place. Okay, great, it is there. Awesome. A constructor. There. New in-memory provider. Maybe now it works? No, new in-memory provider. Flag configuration. Okay, that's fine. Yes, yes. Not a constructor. Web multi-provider. Can I just not use this? Can I not use in-memory with the web? I feel like you should be able to. This should work fine. This should be working fine. Does it still say DEVCYCLE is not? Constructor, where's this? What if I put DEVCYCLE in for both of them? Just really mess with things. DEVCYCLE provider is not a constructor. I feel like I'm using this wrong. Where is it? Web multi-provider. This. No, it's not there. Of course it's not. This through the right way. This is is so confusing. I mean, it's obviously seeing the multi-web provider stuff. In-memory provider. Provider new. DEVCYCLE provider. Provider new. DEVCYCLE provider. Yes. Yes, that's right. Await. Set provider and wait. Okay, we'll do that there. Okay, so all of that is good. So now let's go back and let's look at us using this here. New set context, set provider and wait. New DEVCYCLE provider. Yes, that's right. Something squirrely here, folks. We're gonna see if we get there, but I'm not sure if we're going to. Yeah, like DEVCYCLE migration strategy stuff aside. Well, I mean, what if I just do it like I had it here? Grab my key. Is it in there? Provider, DEVCYCLE provider. Okay. Am I gonna get the same error? What if I stop and start again? Uncaught promise. DEVCYCLE provider is not a constructor. Import statement. No. Import web multi-provider. I'm gonna like literally do these all from the original places. Pray that it actually is working. Something's breaking here, folks. Web multi-provider. I think it's the multi-provider stuff is actually not working as well as I'm hoping it will be. Oh no, it doesn't exist. Ooh, let's see if we can figure this out. I hate to walk away from these streams without it. So, I mean, this is... Does this work without? Does it work without if I just go DEVCYCLE provider? Set OpenFeature client, like that should be working now. Have I been using this wrong the entire time? Where's my DEVCYCLE web provider?
this me not understanding import statements? Targeting key missing. Oh my goodness. So then I need to do import multi-provider. Is it the exact same? Was I just doing this? Missing target, that's fine. I don't really care about missing the targeting key. Web multi-provider, DEVCYCLE provider needs to come through there. And then OpenFeature. Where's OpenFeature coming through from? OpenFeature's coming through from there. Multi-provider is coming through. I guess I'll assume that. So then do this. Set this as multi-provider. As default is not a constructor. Okay. What happened to my in-memory provider? New in-memory provider. Or I guess I can just call this in-memory provider. Yes. In-memory provider. And promise as a default. It's not a constructor. Where's default? DEVCYCLE provider. Let's just do in-memory provider. Both these. In promise. Oh yeah, that's the DEVCYCLE thing. Just kill DEVCYCLE for a second. Multi-provider. Start. Imported as was not found on OpenFeature Web SDK. Web multi-provider was not found there. Web multi-provider. Is it there? Not there either. Where is the web multi-provider? Where is the web multi-provider? Where is the web multi-provider? Do I have to install this again? Like, was this my error all along? Like, I don't know. Install. I think it's gonna throw an error. Overriding pure dependency. What do I have to do here? How do I override? Found this. Can I override? Is it found in that spot or not? This is super frustrating. Multi-provider stuff. So multi-provider stuff's not found in here. you force? Is it force? I can't force? This must be a recommended protection overriding pure dependency. So this, I don't think it's going to be possible for us to do. Like, we can get this working and Mithril seems fine. But the multi-provider is not going to work because we've got some, it's dependency issues. It's because there was an upgrade now, or there's been multiple upgrades. I feel like there's probably been, when have they must have been doing this a fair bit. Yeah. No, that was 3 weeks ago. This shouldn't be causing a problem. Three weeks ago they upgraded that. So why am I getting these issues? Alright, we're going to spend another 10 minutes or so working on this. Is there a different version that I can grab? DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider. Is there a newer version that we're working on? 9 days ago. What version is this? Latest 9 days ago. Feature Web SDK. Yeah, like 23 days ago. There's no reason that this should be causing any issues. There's no reason that this should be causing any issues. Let's there's got to be some troubleshooting stuff here. Okay, let's go npm install. So this was where okay, let me see if I can get ChatGPT to explain this, or like Bing Chat to explain this. Bing Chat. It's error. Do I need to go to ChatGPT? All right. There's legacy dependencies, broken dependency resolution. Okay. The OpenFeature Web SDK package is being referenced with an undefined version. This could be due to a package. DEVCYCLE OpenFeature Web Provider. This project depends on this at this, which requires versions with a minimum version to resolve this. Check package versions. Yeah, like I feel like this is what I did. Yeah, this is what I just did last time. And then what goes in my package lock? Like, what are the other dependencies in here? So I'm grabbing the dev dependencies. So Mithril OpenFeature, DEVCYCLE.js client SDK, yes. OpenFeature Web Provider, Multi-Provider Web, Multi-Provider Web, Web SDK. Greater than that. So all of this should now, that should be fine. It has everything in here. OpenFeature Multi-Provider Web. Yes. Multi-Provider Web. Multi-Provider Web. Maybe it's just because I'm relying on this too much. Web SDK, Web Provider. PM start. Browser doesn't contain an alias. OpenFeature Multi-Provider Web. I mean, it's saying that it's here. Peer dependencies. JS SDK. Feature. Multi-provider web. Web SDK. Yeah, so it should be installing node modules. OpenFeature. Web SDK. Is it just not installing it? It's because they've upgraded to a newer version? Eight days ago. Again, that shouldn't cause any issues. Need to define the actual version? Like, do I need to say 001? No. What? Feature web SDK. Dependency, isn't it? Peer dependency. DEVCYCLE, peer dependencies, web SDK, multi-provider web. Something's not installing here. Maybe I should just do the other option that it gives me, the legacy option. Let's try this. Let's delete what we have now. This is a weird bug. Maybe it's not even a bug. Maybe it's just me. Let's go ahead and PM install. Oh, dang. No. Okay, good. Install. We're gonna try this recommendation. What did we get this time? We didn't get any open feature stuff? I don't understand what's going on. This is frustrating as hell. Get out. Yeah, this one might beat me today. This one might beat me today. need to track this down because what did it say here? An undefined version. It's being referenced. This could be due to an issue with the package or its configuration. Maybe I just don't understand how no modules work. I'm beginning to question my sanity here. NPM install. Mithril worked fine. That was great. And technically, like the in-memory provider worked and DEVCYCLE technically worked too. I mean, maybe I should actually get DEVCYCLE working. Kill some of these things. Kill that. DEVCYCLE web provider is installed. Our OpenFeature web provider. I don't understand how I installed it before. I didn't install it before. It did not work before. So like I feel like I'm getting this working, but it's not working with the multi-providers. Let's cancel this out. DEVCYCLE provider, we're gonna cancel this out. We don't need that anymore. We're gonna turn this back on. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna turn this stuff off. We're gonna go to this. Set provider and wait. We actually need to go into here and in JavaScript, we actually need to set context of user. Just so I can show you how this would work. DEVCYCLE provider, set context user, get client, set provider and wait, set context, set provider and wait. DEVCYCLE provider, already set it up there. Set context, set provider and wait. Context, provider, wait, const get client. Client. Yeah. Okay, so now that works. So like this should be working now. If I npm start, yeah. And no options been set. But if I go over here and refresh, okay, so we're getting hello because that's true. And if I go back over here, I go migration off. Should update. I don't know if it'll do it in real time. False. Oh, but then I turned off the freaking entire logic that I had in here. Hello world. World enabled. World. Otherwise, redirect home. Home. Save this. Refresh. Refresh. Enabled is true. Otherwise, redirect home. I have redirect home still going there. World. Great. So like this is working, but yeah, the multi-provider is definitely, there's something going on because I can't actually install. This and like there, it will not let me. Will not let me install this. So I feel as though there's something going on here. But then it also is not finding the web provider unless it's in here. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't find. Oh, at DEVCYCLE. Does it find the OpenFeature Multi-Provider? I don't think it does. I've just been in-memory provider not defined. Memory provider is defined now. Not defined. Oh, what? This is. In-memory provider is not defined there. Already been declared. What? Did I just need to fiddle around with this for long enough that now it's going to work? What do you mean a memory provider has already been declared? In-memory provider is here. Oh, maybe it's this. Oh, I'm so confused. Multi-provider. One error, one warning. Source index identifier has already been declared. You may need an appropriate in-memory provider. Oh. In-memory? No, you gotta be kidding me. In-memory provider is not defined. What? Web SDK. Can I do two DEVCYCLE providers? In-memory provider is not defined. Fine, get rid of that. Missing targeting key or user ID in context. How is this the thing that gets me is just like the import stuff? All of this, and do this. No, you can't. So you literally have to do it like this very specific way. To do this in memory provider. Do I have to do it this way? So like this, and then this. Default is not a constructor. In memory provider. Now it's there. Is this actually working now? I feel like there's something wrong here. This has been messy. Holy moly. Is this actually working now? What if I try and go to world? So DEVCYCLE serving false. World enabled. Multi-provider. Can I delete that? See which are they reading from right now. Reading from DEVCYCLE, or is it reading from world? Will it work? No, so it's still reading from. What if I have to turn this off and on again? So it's reading false from somewhere, or it's not reading it at all, maybe? Might not even be reading the in-memory. So that's reading false from wherever it's reading from. What if I turn this off? What if I turn off the set context? Is that going to throw an error? Missing targeting key or user ID. What if I go back over to my rules? Did I actually update it? Did I in the right spot? Variation on, so it should be serving in development, should be serving true to everybody. Nothing has changed. World enabled. This should be serving true if it's reading from there. False. What if I change it in the code here to true? Oh, it's still reading false from somewhere. What if that's reading from only client DVC keys or service API? What do I have in here? Did I grab a server API? No. Failed to flush events. 401 unauthorized. So it must be reading the latest value memory. Application. Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit longer today, folks. Let's kill all of this stuff. Session storage or local storage? Clear. DVC user, it's getting that stuff. Is anonymous false? Okay, so it's getting that. And if I go world, okay, so it's getting world, so it's seeing that as true now. Okay, but it's not actually talking to the DEVCYCLE platform, so now if I change this to false, this is gonna update to false. It's gonna update to false. Getting that. Okay, now we're gonna set in memory as the default. DEVCYCLE provider. False, 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 false. What is this actually set to in here? It's set to true, default variant true, so it should be serving true. In memory, flag config, so that should be serving true. It's serving false, question mark. Might be because it's using DEVCYCLE. Let's clear our memory again. Yeah, I see. Application, clear, clear, clear. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Console false. Let's go true. Let's go false again. All right, so that's getting the default value here. That's false. We want it to actually read true. In-memory provider. What if we just do the in-memory provider and not the multi-provider in memory? Kill that. Memory. False. Should be reading true. Wait, new open feature. In-memory provider, flag config. Yeah. In-memory provider. Maybe it is coming from somewhere else. Wait. So we're like flags. It's funny, we've had it working back and forth. So interesting. I feel like I've just been using these the wrong way. Copy and invoke without new. Done with this one. My flags is not defined. Flag config. So it's returning false. Should be returning true. Yeah, so this is like just continuously returning. Is there an await that I need to do somewhere? Do here. No, it's continuing to whirl. Yeah, it's continuing to return this default value. I bet you if I start this again true, I'm just going to change it to true. So we did have it working, but then it stopped working. Like this. I don't know, guys. It's maybe oh, no value associated with variant provided. That's the case now. Good. Great. Okay, so I want to see if I can get this in memory provider is there. Multi-provider. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. It's all just my implementations of it. No, this is going to be a memory provider. Multi-provider. Okay, so it should be going there first. Only client and DVC client keys are supported by this API. Maybe I've just got be here. I think it does, but maybe I've got the wrong key. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, great. Unauthorize. Request to get config, SDK config. Sending a mobile key? What's going on? No, busy client. Okay, and let's clear our cache. Application, clear cookies, clear session storage, clear local storage, refresh console. Request to get config failed for URL. What's it do? An SDK key. In-memory provider. Trying to change the order. Both of them. False. This is what's thrown here. Missing targeting key. How do you send that again. Where are we looking? What is our migration stuff? Yes, we were feeding it in there. Just the way that I'm doing this. Okay. Maybe I'm setting it too late. Provider in there. Yes, we're good. Open feature. Set context. I think I've initialized open feature. Invalid key object. Where is that? In the docs. No, I just want SDKs, OpenFeature Provider, JavaScript, OpenFeature, user ID, DEVCYCLE providers come from there. Features come from there. DEVCYCLE provider. Passing DEVCYCLE options to the DEVCYCLE provider. Client key, set provider and wait. User ID for DEVCYCLE user. DEVCYCLE client, feature client set context, user ID. Maybe I'll do it later. Can I do it later? The order here seems to matter a lot. Setting targeting key and context. I feel like we definitely need to figure this out. Targeting key. No thanks. Appreciate you dropping by though, Veteran VW. All right. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna give this another 5 minutes and then I'm gonna call it for today. We're almost there. This is having to do with the way that we feed in the DEVCYCLE client information. And I feel like there is probably an easier way to do this. What's the difference between, yeah, so the difference is like, do we initialize? Hold on. Where's our docs? Usage getting started. Initialize DEVCYCLE. Maybe I need to do this same thing again. Because I did initialize DEVCYCLE in the other one. So in like the other example that I did in the guide that I wrote, where is it? I did do this initialize DEVCYCLE stuff. But then, where did I feed in my, so here I just initialize, get the provider. Yeah, I hadn't actually fed in my client information yet, or my user information. So I need to, I think update and fix that. And that may inform this, because the big issue here, yeah, is the way that it's missing the targeting key. Yeah, it's just missing the targeting key. Yeah. Yep. Now we're getting a weird invalid key. So it's not passing that key properly. So set context is not a function. Yeah, so it's getting an invalid key for some reason. Cycle provider. Yeah, import DEVCYCLE provider. Set context, set provider, and wait. Why is it sending the wrong key? I guess I must have done the... Yeah, this is all very... It's like it wasn't happy with me before. Now it doesn't like the way that I'm sending through the context information. There's a key issue. It's sending the key the wrong way. Oh, that's right. What is it? Is it this one? There we go. Yeah. So because it's still set as fault, like it's still reading the default here. So I mean, like it's doing its job. And like both these are working. Both these are technically working, but it's the way that it's working within the multi-provider that is... I think it must be something to do with the way that I'm installing it. It must just be unhappy. Maybe this is part of the issue. I'm not sure. Let's try one more time. Delete this. Delete these node modules. Great. And then I'm going to go package.json. I'm going to clear this. Okay, save that. And now it's not going to actually install anything because we won't find it. Okay, and then we're going to go npm install. Great, and then we're going to go npm install this, home, npm install. It's going to throw an error. Great. Now I'm going to have to go here, force. Awesome. Now I'm going to refresh. It's going to throw us the same error. Request to get config failed. seeing something. Next hit throw error. Okay, we are getting that. It's got the right key. Yeah. So I think this is going to be an investigation for another day, and hopefully I can revisit this on a future stream, but at the very least it'll hopefully be some bug testing that we are able to go through, because it's not playing nice. And maybe it's just the way that I'm installing it here. So like, if anybody's catching this, like, here's the way that I installed this import DEVCYCLE web provider. Here's the import in-memory provider. So like, this feels like it should be working. I must have done something wrong here. But hopefully we can figure out what that wrong thing was. Revisit it in a future stream. All right, everybody. Well, it's always disappointing when it doesn't toggle, but I think we gave it as good of a try as we possibly can. So for those of you who are off this weekend, off celebrating the holiday weekend, enjoy the weekend. For those of you who aren't and are just kind of working this weekend, I'm sorry, but hopefully we'll see you around. This has been a weird stream. Normally we're able to get there, but we definitely did not today. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned over on Discord and some of our other channels. I'm going to be sharing any solutions that I figured out to this, because there's something going on here that I really just want to figure out. But otherwise, I really appreciate you being here, following along on the journey. And hope to see you when we're back here next week live on the stream. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to call it, and we'll say, did Mithril.js toggle? Kind of, but it didn't get quite where we wanted it to be. So hopefully we'll be able to be back and do it again in the next couple weeks. All right, that's it for me, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you around the DEVCYCLE community. Bye-bye.
Don't go in there. They're having the let's try to figure out what customers want meeting again. It's gotten a little weird.
Signups are strong, but adoption of key features remains stagnant. What do you do?
We gotta merge that PR. Yeah, we have to. That's our only choice. Okay. We cast merge on the PR for the new dashboard. Oh no.
Your actions have caused the company to go viral for the wrong reason.
God.
Oh no, what do we do?
Roll for initiative.
I can't.
New features shouldn't be left to a roll of the dice. Use DEVCYCLE to ship with low risk and instant rollbacks. Unrolls, re-rolls.
How do we make this into a dice pun?